Hey, so let's talk about bills and estimates. I know, everybody's least favorite part of this, for the most part. But it's just a reality of life that things cost money, and services, including vet services, cost money too. And so when you go to the vet and your pet has either a problem or is there for a wellness or even possibly needs a surgery, you're going to receive an estimate. That estimate is going to line out basically what the veterinarian thinks your pet needs to help solve the issue or help make them as healthy as possible. There are usually going to be low ends and high ends, basically things that are the absolute bare minimum that we think would be beneficial. And then the high end, usually the quote-unquote gold standard, which may involve much more involved things like hospitalization and procedures and things like that. When it comes to low end and high end, everything is individually assessed as per the case and per the issue. I can't really put a blanket statement on saying that the low end or the high end of the estimate is better. We don't, as veterinarians, we do not present options unless we think they are valid. So if I'm presenting a low end option, I think everything on there is going to be in some way beneficial to you and your pet. The high end is there as well with all of those different, gold standard things, because again, I think they're going to be beneficial to your pet. Now, I know there are some discussions out there about pets being a way for vets to line their pockets with extra money, especially when we recommend these more involved gold standard high ends of estimates for procedures and products. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Yeah, there are some not so great veterinarians out there who I have personally seen be less than moral about what their recommendations are. But that goes for anybody. That goes for your local grocer and your car mechanic and everything else. There are good and bad professionals out there, just like anything. But for the most part, I would say the large, almost exclusive majority of veterinarians are there to try to make things better, to suggest things, to recommend things that they would recommend for their own pets and they think are worthwhile. And that's not to say that you should feel bad about not being able to do the high end or the gold standard. If I'm recommending the low end, we can start there too and see how things go. I'm not going to recommend something on the low end just because. Everything on there I think is going to help. Everything on there I think is going to benefit you and your pet. So, money doesn't grow on trees. We know that. We have our own bills. We have our own pets. We're very aware of what everything costs. And, we are not there to make you feel bad or less if something is not financially doable. So just listen to your vet when they go over the estimates with you. Usually they'll go line by line with you. And if you have questions or concerns or wonder why something is being recommended, ask them if they don't explain it. We want you to be on the same page, and we are all part of the same team to help your pet be better. So we'll talk about some financial options in the next video, just because I know, again, it's a question and concern that pops up, especially in emergency medicine when you don't expect it. But for now, I hope you and your pet have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.